Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityurma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Mother, hold my hand. Take us from unreal to real, from darkness of ignorance to the light of the wisdom. Take us from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. Jai Guru, welcome. Welcome to our Thursday sessions, and let us make it very powerful and yet peaceful, tranquility, so that it is a beautiful Thursday, rainy, wonderful, cool weather, everybody, and lovely time for spirituality with a cup of tea. And welcome. Today we're going to talk about getting in control. What we do not realize that we are in control. Things in this world do not change for better. Are you with me? Things in this world do not change for better in the world. It is you and I change our within to make the world outside change for better. Confusing? It is not. That's what the session is all about. And we're going to touch upon and deal more with it of this concept, and on the Sunday, mindfulness, which is the upasana of the Buddhism's concept, and came along with about 2,500 years ago. But sadly, mindfulness has been in India for thousands of years, way before Buddha, with a Vedantist angle and the twist. It has been there in Vedanta, it is there in Bhagavad Gita. Swami Vivekananda has written about it in Raja Yoga in his book, but none of us are aware. So let us take a little journey across and to understand. See, what is the issue today? Getting in control. And control is to control our mind, control our body, have a control over the suffering and sickness and strifes and struggles. We don't want them. And we want things that we want, desire. And we love to be, most importantly, peaceful, calm, joyful, and blissful and happy, and spread that word of happiness to each and every one. But how? And that's exactly the issue today. See, what is happening is the issue as per Vedanta, that we align ourselves right from babyhood till the time we say we die, is our body is changing continuously. Babyhood, the little baby, older and toddler and teenager and youth and adulthood and grown-up adult, and it goes on till we middle age, and then we die. Shankaracharya is saying, Jayate, born, Asti, we sustain, Vardate, we grow up, Viparittakshate, and that is starts to deteriorate, Aparikshate, got cold, older, and then Nashate, then we die off. 6 folds of change. But we are never realizing that when I see my picture of the baby as my youth, as my childhood, as my teenager, whatever, say, that was me. I was there. Just like in the dream. You, before you go onto the bed, you go to sleep and you puff off your pillow and you're going on to sleep now. You're tired and nice and exhilarating, waiting, and you've gone on to sleep. Who is gone on to sleep? I am going on to sleep. Now you've gone off to sleep and go into the dream world. Notice, I, so-called the body and the mind which we oriented ourselves, is lying in the bed. But the mind now conjures up into the dream world. It's nothing else but the concoction of the mind, which is the dream world. And notice, in that dream world, I exist. And that I has not gone away. That I is there. It has got another body. It's experiencing exhilaration, happiness, chased by a tiger, fear, frightfulness, whatever. That I separate. When you wake up and you say, oh, it was a wonderful dream, or thank goodness it was tiger chasing, it was only a dream. It's the same. That I, what Vedanta is trying to tell you and me, is not this body, not this mind. Nama, Rupa, Bhavahara is what we think who we are. My name, my body, my behavior, my status, my function. That's who I am. But Shankaracharya is reminding us, Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, Na, Aham. Mano, mind, Buddhi, intellect, Chitta, memory, Ahankar, ego is Na, Aham. Chidananda Rupoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. Na Buddha, na Nitya. मैं बुद्ध हूँ, मैं नित्य हूँ, मैं अनंत हूँ. But I am not this body, not the mind, not the ego and the memory. Which unfortunately we have lost control of our body, mind, life, future, the world around us, is because we have forgotten about who we are. How does it happen? Why does it happen? You would like to know. So there is a beautiful term in Advaita Vedanta which talks about upadhi. Imagine a crystal, a beautiful crystal, triangle crystal, and I put a red rose in front of the crystal. Now when I'm looking through the crystal, crystal turns totally red. Why? Because crystal has not changed, but it appears to change. That's called upadhi. If I change the red flower to a yellow rose or a hibiscus pink color, it will change to yellow or a pink color. The crystal will change. And as if it appears, the crystal's color is changed. It appears to us that we are this body, this mind. Just like crystal hasn't changed. My consciousness is the one who I am. And this is called awareness. You think anything in this world, just like talking, listening, having fun, joyful, eating, drinking, marry, party, growing up, or business, profession, playing cricket, sitar, learning, whatever it is, unless I am conscious, I cannot do anything. I cannot do anything. If I'm in coma, if I'm unconscious, if I've been injected and lying in the hospital for an operation in OT, operation theatre, I have no control. I am totally zero awareness. Not literally true. Even when you are in deep sleep, you have a little awareness. Only time when you have zero is when we are dead. So, what has happened then? This is upadhi. We have become unconscious of our consciousness. Reminds me of a very famous story you may have heard from me before. Apply it now. The washerman with the beautiful stone with which he used to scrub his clothes to clean it. And he used to leave it in the Dhobi Ghat in the riverbank, and he used to come back and would go back again next day. Wash, scrub his clothes, dry it, come back, iron it, give it to his. One day he thought, I like this stone. Let me take it home. And I will on the way show it to my friend, my vegetable vendor. As he goes to the vegetable vendor says, I like this stone. Why don't you give it to me? I'll give you 10 kilos of brinjal. So, luckily the Dhobi did not sell it. 10 kg, 1 kg brinjal those days was very expensive. It was a rich food. Rich man's food was brinjal. Now, As the story goes, he goes to his utensil, bartanwala, he goes to his cloth merchant, he goes to a gold shop. Gold shop owner says, listen, it looks to me very precious stone. Go to my diamond merchant friend. And the diamond merchant says, my God, you got the costliest diamond I've ever seen. And Toby gets crores of rupees and all his life suffering is gone. The moment you recognize the diamond within is called the heart of awareness. Become aware, aligned with the consciousness. I would love to read out, Ashtavakra Gita, Janak Maharshi's Gurudev, Ashtavakra. The translation of that Ashtavakra has been done by many monks and many foreigners. But this, Thomas Byron, heart of awareness, awareness, consciousness, another name, awareness. I'm aware. You're aware. You're listening. You're aware. You're doing something. You're eating, sleeping. You're aware. This awareness from the babyhood till the time you leave your body as being dead, it's always with you. And Vedanta says, Tat Tvam Asi, you are that awareness. So getting control of our life is to become aware. Why? Because this awareness is extremely powerful and is the creator of this universe. Theistic language, that is God's related language, you say God has created this universe. As per Vedanta, this Ishvara, God, and as you and I know, whether we are a Bhakta or a Karma Yogi or Raja Yogi or Jnana Yogi or Bhakti Yogi, we are a yogi aspiring on the path of spirituality. And whether God is up there and I am here, in that case God has created this universe and I am very small and fragile. But Advaita Vedanta says, Tat Tvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, that consciousness is Brahman, is Ishvara, and it is everywhere. We say, no, God is everywhere. God is within me, God is within you, God is in this table. What does it mean? Consciousness. So let me read out a little line from here, as Thomas Byron says, for I have no bound, I am Shiva. Nothing arises in me, in whom nothing is single, nothing is double. Nothing is not. What more is there to say? So beautiful. It is easy. God made all things. There is only God. When you know this desire meter away, clinging to nothing, you become still. You become still. Understand this meaning. This is Thomas Byron, heart of awareness. Think, beautiful ocean. You're having a beautiful holiday, California, Bombay, or Trivandrum, or Goa. Thousands of waves. I happen to be there and I say, wonderful waves. And you smile and you're chasing the wave, dipping, maybe surfing. I ask you, waves have water in it, isn't it? You say yes. Waves of water, oceans of water. Vedanta says not true. This glass has water in it. You say, what do you mean waves don't have water? This glass has water. I can separate the water and separate the glass. A glass full of water becomes two objects now. One water, one glass. Tell me, can I separate the water from the wave? Can I separate the water from the ocean? No. Then the water, if it's taken away, waves will vanish, ocean will vanish. Think now. Think. What does the wave has to do to become water? What does the wave have to do to become water? Nothing. It is water. What do you have to do to gain control, to become conscious? What do you have to do? Just know it. Just become aware, this awareness. And this is Vedanta saying. And this is called mindfulness meditation, which is Buddhist started, and 1,000 years ago, before that, Vedanta had started. We will talk about it, we will compare them on the Sunday thorough, and we will come to the heart of understanding that. You know, wave cannot become water. What does that mean? I just said a little while ago, what does the wave have to do to become water? It just have to know it. But strictly speaking, look at it. Wave cannot become water. Why? Becoming is what? You light a candle and it becomes smoke and melts and totally burnt away. You light a fire in the wood and it becomes ash. It transforms itself. In the wave, it is water. It doesn't become. It is water. So how does it know and realize that it is water? It has to become still. So when a wave is still in the ocean, now notice, supposing we were all little waves, Vedanta example. I'm a little wave. You are a little wave. We all are waves. And I become still, silent. I merge with the ocean. You merge with the ocean. Can you say this was Robbin Ghosh wave and that was Uppal wave and that was... All emerge is one continuous ocean. One ocean. And that water in the ocean, wave was only maybe 10 feet or 20 feet in depth. But when it becomes ocean, it becomes the depth of the ocean, 20,000 feet. Instantly, just by still, you just being mindfulness still, Vedantic stillness, awareness will make you, give you that metaphorically, allegorically 20,000 feet depth. Meaning, and now you expand that end of the ocean to this end of the ocean. This is what is your length and height. You spread yourself. You become the ocean. This is the power of becoming. And this is the power of knowing and awareness. Becoming is a transformation. So, there is a beautiful comparison in Sankhya and Advaita. Sankhya, you remember, Vishishta Advaita. Shuddha Vishishta Advaita is Ramanujam. Ramanujam says this Prakriti and Purusha. This Prakriti is created this world around, Purusha is the consciousness. And says Lord Vishnu is the one who is the creator. And this whole universe is nothing else but part of the body. So, Sankhya also says you are Brahman, but you are a Ansh, a small part. Reminds me of Hanumanji. When Hanumanji was asked by Sri Ram, Hanuman, what do you think of me? Who are you to me? Who are you to me? The Hanumanji, wise, great monk, he says, Deha Buddhaya Dasoham. When I think of myself as Hanuman, this body, Nama Rupa Babhuhara, name, body, function, I am your slave. Jiva Buddhaya, when I look at myself as sentient being, name, roop, form, body, Tadam Sakha, I am your part. I am a wave, you are the ocean. Atma Buddhya, Tyameva Aham. When I look at myself as Atman, spirit, I look at myself as Brahman, You and I are one. This is called Ekam Advaitam, Advaita Vedanta. There is one monk sitting in Uttaranchal, little morose, sadly sitting. And a lady would come down to pick up little dry wood to go down and cook her evening meal, supper. Alone, old lady, picking up the wood, and she saw the old monk. And she asks him, Maharaj, dukhi kyun lag rahe? In Hindi, in Uttaranchal, Maharaj was really looking sad and down. Maharaj says, Mother, I am not really become monk. I just can't get disconnected and become free. The lady asked, बंधन किसकी है? बच्चे का? इधर नहीं, हमारे बच्चे लोग, they have all grown up and they have all gone away, they are working, they are all happy. फिर किसकी? Wife की? He said, no, my wife has died long time ago. He says, फिर किसकी? जायदाद, पैसे, जमीन? He says, no, I have given away everything to everybody. He said, then what is this bandhan from? Maharaj says, I don't know. I feel weak. I feel bound. Mother smiled and he says, that bandhan is your ignorance, is your mind. Imagine a villager lady telling this Maharaj monk, it is your mind. Man ki bandhan, manas, it bound you. There is one gentleman goes from Delhi to Himalayas and he goes to the Himalaya, Rudraprayag, Devaprayag. He goes to Devaprayag and he says, goes to a monk and he says, Maharaj, hum bahut dukhi hai. The Maharaj was an enlightened master. He says, are you feeling sorrow? He said, yes, that's why I've come to you. He said, if you are realizing you are sorrowful, you cannot be sorrow. You are realizing your sorrow. You are conscious of your sorrow. You are aware of your sorrow. You cannot be the sadness. You are realizing it. If I cannot be, if I am experiencing it, then I am the drashta, and that is the drishya. So he said, okay, you do this, go practice, come back. So he took a hotel room and he practiced. Came back after 7 days. Maharaj, Jai Ho, I'm so happy, I'm so peaceful. Maharaj says, no, you are not peaceful. You're experiencing peace. You are aware of peace. You are always peaceful. And this is the difference. Remember the upadhi, the crystal appeared to be rose, red color, appeared to be yellow color. It appeared, but it is not so. The power of the control is within you. All you have to do is become aware and take out that power from within. That power is within. Discovering that power is the guru, is the teacher's job, and the gurus, the teachers are all around us. Shravanam, listen. Mananam, reflect, ask question. And nididhyasanam, meditate, become still, and become that consciousness. Aham Brahmasmi. मैं ही प्रज्ञा हूँ. I wish you good luck until this Sunday. Jai Guru.